Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am finally talking about the process of this short hair. I cut my hair short 2.5, maybe 3 months already, but in my last video I said that I wanted to make a video sort of talking about what led me to cut my hair, who cut my hair, and how they cut it. And also I wanted to just quickly show you guys how I style it now that it's short, because it's kind of different now. So I first want to say I cut my hair from having hair literally down to my butt. It was like in the middle of my butt. Like my hair was so long. And it's also very thick, so I had long hair for such a long time. I was just ready to get rid of all of it. So that's exactly what I did. I wasn't scared to do it. I wasn't nervous. I knew it was what I wanted to do, so I was like, I need to get all this hair off of my body. So I work part-time at a hair salon, so that's where I got my hair cut. It's in New York City. The person that cut it, his name was Max, and I told him that I wanted a lot of layers. I just really wanted a lot of layers since my hair is really thick. I didn't want it to be all one length and then have it like poof out in this weird way. So he did add a lot of layers. Like these hairs up here are much shorter, which I absolutely love because it gives my hair like a big fluffy, voluminous look while it's still being like short and cute. He also noticed that my hair was very thick, so he did cut my hair with a razor blade. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with this, but he cut it with a razor and sort of cut into my hair, kind of thinning it out and giving it layers at the same time, which I really like how it turned out. I am absolutely in love with my short hair. I really don't know if I'm ever gonna want long hair again, just because I love this short hair so much. I wanted to show you guys like the different things that I do and the different products that I use now that my hair is short. The first thing is this Living Proof Prime Style Extender. So I just have a sample of this that I tried out, and I am in love with this stuff. As soon as this one finishes, I'm buying the full-size one because it's a primer. It's just a primer for your hair. I put about a dollop of it on my hand, and then I run it between my hands and just run it all throughout my hair while it is damp. But this just sort of primes my hair and helps the style last a little bit longer. So that's the first one. It's by Living Proof and it's called the Prime Style Extender. The second product that I have absolutely been loving for my short hair is this Orbe Dry Texturizing Spray. Now this stuff is very pricey, but I am absolutely in love with it. I think it's so worth it. It's not a hairspray and it's not a dry shampoo, but it's kind of like the two mixed together. It is a texturizing spray, so it adds a little bit of hold and a little bit of sort of grit to your hair while sucking in those old oily things that you have in your hair. The third thing that I use in my short hair styling process is this Tresemme Expert Selection Keratin Smooth Hairspray. Now I really like this hairspray because it's very lightweight. It doesn't have an extremely sticky feeling, but it still has enough hold to my hair because I don't like a hairspray that does nothing. If I'm putting a hairspray on my hair, I obviously want there to be some hold. So this is by Tresemme and it is the Keratin Smooth Hairspray and I love it. So those are the three things that I just wanted to quickly go over and talk about before we get into the styling process. So yes, my hair is short, it has a lot of layers, it was cut with a razor, and I don't think I'm ever going to have long hair again. Except next month I'll probably be like, I miss my long hair. Let's just get into the styling. I am talking way too much right now. So I'm just going to jump right in and show you guys how I curl my hair and what I curl it with and how I use these wonderful products that I just mentioned. Now, as far as styling, I always start out with my hair freshly washed. At this point, it is still damp, so I'm going to go ahead and grab my Living Proof Prime Style Extender, and I just put about a dollop of that onto my hands, run it through my fingers, and then I just run it through my whole head of hair from the roots to the tips. Now that it's primed for styling, I just go ahead and grab my blow dryer and I just messily blow dry it at this point. I'm not worried about getting it too straight since my hair is already fairly straight. All I have to do is just make sure that it's dry to be prepared for curling. For some added heat protection, I take my Tresemme Thermal Creations Heat Protectant Spray, and I just spray that all throughout my hair before going in with the curling iron. The iron that I use is by Remington, and it is a 1-inch wand. So the first thing that I do is separate my hair into 2 sections, and once I have one side separated, then I just go ahead and grab a back section of the other side, and I just start curling away from my face. I like to be really careful because since my hair is short, my hands have to get really close to the barrel, so I try to be really careful not to burn myself. So the first curl is done, but one thing that I do like to keep in mind is I always do my curls in opposite directions. So as you can see, the first one was facing outwards away from my face, and this one I'm curling inwards towards my face. Doing this just allows the curls to not all clump up in the same direction, and it gives it more of a tousled look that I like. Now that you guys get how the opposite ways work, I can fast forward through the rest of my hair because I just do the same thing throughout my whole head. Once I have both sides of my hair finished, then I just take it down and run my fingers through it, give it a little bit of that messy look that I want, and then I go in with my Orbe Dry Texturizing Spray, hit it with some of that just to make it more messy and sort of bigger than how I want it to be. And last but not least, I take some Tresemme hairspray and put that in for just a more long-lasting effect. So that is all for this short hair tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Leave some comments below telling me what you think, and please don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!